Alright, so I have to start off with a secret, and that is that I've never had peanut butter waffles before.
I haven't either. It's a very sad life without peanut butter waffles, to be honest.
Seriously? That sounds... I don't think I've ever even considered the concept of peanut butter waffles, but I think that sounds delicious, to be honest. I'm not a big breakfast guy. I just wake up and eat dinner and then go back to sleep. It's my unhealthy life.
Do you ever have breakfast for dinner?
No. If I can choose to not... Or if I can choose one meal to eat a day, it would not be breakfast, even though they're like, that's important. Even though...
The most important.
Yeah, Jake yelled at Finn once about this, and that's the thing I feel the most guilty about. Just like whenever I wear sweatpants. So, I don't remember how far we got in this last time.
Well, I do, because I just got there before we started recording, but then I saved and quit, and now look at where we are.
Well, are you still stuck in the room with, like, the one that's above you right now, with all the water and the platforms, or did we get past that?
Well, the last room we were in was a water and platforms room.
Okay. That's like the whole dungeon, so I'll just wait. Oh, you can be... I forgot about this. You can be Bouncy Jake now, I'm so excited.
This is just how Chan's gonna be playing through the rest of the game.
It's true, I'll leave Finn to die in the dungeon. Just plays Jake the entire time.
Well, he could find his way out. It's Finn.
Yeah, he could. It's true.
To be honest, considering Jake at the end of Adventure Time, I wouldn't be surprised if that ended up being a concept.
What'd you say if it would end up being what you cut out?
If Jake just ended up abandoning Finn somewhere and going off and doing his own Jake thing. Because Jake is an asshole, okay? You remember when he tried to go off to the
I think he has the
moon or
capacity
something?
to be one, but he isn't one by heart. I think he just has some qualities that could be argued, yes, maybe. But he's a good boy at heart.
Is he a good dog, though?
No, he doesn't even know how to bark. When I was younger, I fenced, so I think I'd be a melee skeleton. Did I ever talk about that? I used to be a sword fighter. If that stays like that, then you just unlock like the biggest shortcut ever.
What was the name? What was the name of the Gungle guard who was also a fencer?
Rattle balls?
Rest in peace, Rattleballs.
Isn't he okay? Dude, these things literally are like those DVD... You know the DVD screensaver? They're not that hard to dodge. They're living DVD screensavers. Oh, there you go. Well, that was a waste of time. At least we know now. I mean, technically, if you die at this point, it's almost better than living, because it'll bring you back to where you want to be. You have to do it again. I'm not gonna lie, why don't you just die? No, I mean, out of the time, I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, like, that will... I mean, you're doing a really good job so far. Alright.
Oh, he looked so beat up. Yeah, but Jake is always wrong.
I don't like your opinions.
Yeah, well, screw you, that's all you're gonna have.
Why do you hate Jake so much? He's here.
Jake is absolutely adorable.
Yay.
He's also a pain in the backside.
Oh, alright, that's fair. He's on my arm, he can hear you.
The enemy choices, the design choices for this game and for Explore the Dungeon always kind of puzzled me. Why would you have a game set in a world that has such dynamic cannon fodder, like even the little cute people, all the skeletons in the series, slime people, and then you just put buff arms on a piece of dynamite, and that's the most inventive thing you can come up with.
It's very true. I think for this game at least, it was a case of like, hey, we already have all these assets from the other game, let's just take them.
They could have given you butterflies with death skulls on their faces.
They could have. It's true.
They had the power. Why didn't they use it?
We'll have to make a game.
How does the music compare?
The music
I
has
can't-
been very forgettable, I promise you.
Yeah, I can't really hear it on this sort of audio channel. So how do you feel it compares to the music of the 2 previous games?
I think that it's... I don't remember any of it, so that means it's bad. No, I can't really hear it that well either, but... I'm pretty sure they reused the music too, if I'm being honest. It's been so long since I've played the second game that I don't even remember. But...
The music in the second game, I think, was significantly better than this. For example, they didn't have just one audio channel. It was quite classy, actually. But the first game had a fantastic soundtrack.
I was going to say, the first
than
one was the best out of all.
Yeah, the first one had its own theme song.
Yeah, it was way better than it had any right to be.
It was really cute. I haven't played that game in a really long time. I should replay it. Because I did like that one, too. I think my favorite part about Finn and Jake Investigations was just that you could click on like anything and they would have a voice acted comment on it. That was always fun.
Oh, you could even try and combine items that weren't supposed to be combined and they'd make comments about it.
Yeah, there was a lot of preset comments on that though, but it was a lot of fun. I'm wondering if they're gonna make any more now. I mean, I guess it's possible.
Probably. I feel like maybe if they did like another crossover game or something, they'd put Adventure Time in it, but they probably won't do another standalone thing.
Okay.
It actually is true, because to push you use your body strength, but to pull you almost exclusively use your arm strength.
That's really interesting. Good time. Try hitting both of those at once, because I think that's how you open the door. Yeah. I love the door. They just literally just get rid of it. They don't even have like an open animation. They're just like, get rid of it. That one didn't even have like a you unlocked this. Uh oh. Good luck, dude. I don't want you to die.
It's turned into a bullet hell now.
Seriously. Just keep throwing flambeau. Don't die to the DVDs. No. Tulip.
Mm-hmm.
How do you rate these dungeons? 1 to 10.
Like 2 out of 10. Too many DVD snakes. You know.
Is that a you problem or a game problem?
Like, okay, you know how when you're watching those like DVD loading screens, it's a very rare thing for them to actually hit the corner.
Yeah.
Like, if it happens too often, like you get used to it, and then it's not as big of a like gratification thing when it does happen.
It's kind of hilarious how good of a analogy that was. I was not expecting that to be as good as it was. Yeah, I think the dungeons are decently designed. I think the checkpoint system is terrible.
Yeah, like this one specifically, the checkpoint.
Just by default. I mean, I guess you have this now, so you kind of do have a checkpoint, but...
Yeah. I still wish it would let you save and quit and then reload the game into the room you were in.
I have no idea where you're supposed to be going. I don't remember, like, is this the way you went last time? Oh, right.
Yeah.
The door was closed.
This is across the bridge.
I do remember that there was a chest all the way to the left that you didn't open, but it wasn't in this room, so I think going left is a good idea, because I think that's where the boss key is. But I don't remember.
Wait, in this room?
No, it was in another room, but you couldn't reach it. Oh, of course you have to do this again.
Yeah, you know, box puzzles be as box puzzles do.
What the heck? You can't just use Jake and put him into... Oh, I guess you can.
Use Jake as a human shield.
As a doggy shield.
Dog shield.
Would you use your dog as a shield?
I would.
Find out next time on Peta Reports.
You wouldn't use your dog as a shield. You wouldn't download a car. Hey Chan, would you download Jake given the opportunity?
Absolutely, I've done it multiple times.
No comment.
I mean, technically I have. There was that... Remember that, like... I don't remember what they were called, but there's that old thing where a lot of Tumblr blogs, like, just had, like, a pet on the screen that would like move around.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember those. They used to do that on Wikia as well. It was adorable.
Yeah, they were really cute.
It also made blogs slow as hell.
Well, that's what I meant. I did it on Tumblr briefly, and I was like, well, this kind of makes my blog terrible, so I stopped. But I had a Jake one briefly, and it was the best thing ever.
The worst thing is auto-playing music, to be honest.
I did that too when I was young, and then I got older, and I'm like, or rather, I would go on other people's blogs, and the music would play, and I'm like, I hate this. So I was like, I think everyone else also hates this, so I just got rid of it.
You poor fool.
I was a young boy. I had to learn. I think the fact that I learned is at least admirable. Also, oh, you do have to do this again every time. That's hilarious. Don't die.
Come on, press the. I have to like hold it down for a full second before it holds onto the box.
I haven't encountered autoplay music in a while, but every time I do, I'm just like.
Yeah, I was about to say it's been a long time. I think in general people have learned not to do that.
Well, there's never a shortage of 13-year-olds, so I don't know. I just actually think. Wait. Oh, okay. It just opened. It didn't tell you.
Okay. Nope. I need Jake with me.
Well, the way Tumblr is now, it's like when you click on someone's blog, it doesn't even actually take you to their blog.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Well, it can. I mean, that's like a setting. You can choose whether or not you want it to do that.
I'd kind of rather not than in case they had autoplay music.
I prefer the side blogs, to be honest, when it just shows the side of the blog on the sidebar, if you know what I mean, because then I don't have to deal with any of their autoplay small text bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Good job in that room. You just showed it who was boss.
Yeah, well, I had more hearts today.
I don't think you did. I think last time you had 4. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I entered the room and I had like half a heart.
oh maybe. I'm trying to compliment you. Okay. There
Well,
you go.
thank you.
You're welcome. One more time. You got it.
I think this is where that chest you were talking about is at. Over here.
It's somewhere to the left. Oh.
No, I was wrong. But I can blow up the floor.
It could be. Because I had no idea how to get to it. Because it was like above somewhere. So you might drop down onto it. You should go in there. I think that's the only thing you've already been in this room, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I was trying to think whether I should spend effort looking for a chest.
Hey!
Boss key! Yes!
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Have we
All right.
found the boss, though? Maybe it's right
Nope.
here.
That I don't know.
Go into the death room.
Go into the death room.
Off the top of my head, I cannot say I remember where a boss door is.
We haven't found a boss door yet.
The
So.
boss door was in your heart the whole time.
Oh, wow. Did you check there?
Yeah.
Wait, like which one? There are like 6.
6 hearts?
Yeah, see?
It's in
Like, not all of them are
heart.
filled in right now, but...
Oh, I get it. I thought you meant us. Which one of our hearts has the boss door? Fess up.
Well, like, that would happen in Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, I haven't finished Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I was playing like every day, and then like one day I just like stopped playing for a long time, and I haven't played since. It's really fun.
I think... Is it particularly difficult, or is it just...
No, it's
fun
really
getting away?
easy. It's really easy.
I think I actually got stuck playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PlayStation 2. I was in the Jungle Book world, and killing the giant... What the heck is it? Giant lizard, and it kept kicking my backside.
Were you playing on hard, or was it just a hard game? I don't remember. It's been so long.
I think I was just playing on normal mode.
I played the second one on Proud like semi-recently, and it was really hard, and I was like... so I tried again on Kingdom Hearts 3, I play on the hardest difficulty, and I haven't died once. Like, it's just super easy, which is a little disappointing, because I kind of like to not autopilot my games, but...
Well, they probably toned it down for all the new people they expected to play
I guess, but, like, why even have difficulty settings, then, if you're just gonna tone down the hardest one?
Well, yeah, in the 15 years since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out.
Can't believe I literally rented Kingdom Hearts 2 from Blockbuster Video when I was young, and now we're at Kingdom Hearts 3. Just
Davy Johnson.
he's Davy Johnson.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going now. Wait, I can look at a map, can't I?
Holy crap! A map
That doesn't do anything for you.
No, there's no boss-looking room.
My only suggestion would be back to that room where that door was closed earlier. Remember that? And we went left instead. It's across the bridge.
Yes, I do. Let's look for that. After my movement's normal.
Also, when I was young, I was terrified of Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Like, I watched the video version of that, and it was actually, like, a pretty scary episode for a child. They were, like, in a shed, and the werewolf was just, like, jumping up and down on the roof trying to get in, and young me was like, oh my god. Now I feel like I've been desensitized, and I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, you can do it.
Maybe they're like, hey, good boy, good puppy, get in here. Please say hi to the puppy.
Where's the puppy?
It's the
werewolf.
fucking werewolf.
Oh. Oh no. I was like, there's a puppy?
Well, Jigsaw's in my pocket.
That's true.
You're gonna die, heal, quickly.
Go to the
Well-
right. Go to the right and grab the, yeah.
You know how you heal in this game? Killing skeletons.
Killing
and
skeletons
breaking
are
pots.
getting really lucky.
It's 100% luck, really.
I still am not convinced that you can't pick up those fairies.
No, I don't think you can.
literally-
You just have to, like, meet up with them, and they say, hey, have some help. Thanks.
I don't get why they put... Oh.
Oh no!
Well,
That's okay.
those lub glubs just totally gave you the 1-2 punch right there. So explore the... I legitimately, if there's nowhere to go on the right, I have no idea where you're supposed to be going.
Yeah, me neither. Hey, Crowned, could you,
No, don't look it up yet. We're not lame yet.
Yeah, I don't even have it open.
Just... You're gonna die the same way. Oh no! I was like...
the exact same way.
I couldn't get the words out. You've learned nothing.
There should really be like a reticle or something where those are gonna land or something.
I don't know, I was just, like, oh...
They land
I
where
was
you
trying to get
are,
the pot.
so you are the reticle. I don't know if anyone's into Mario Maker, but they just announced the second one, and I'm so excited. For some reason, one day, like 4 years ago, I was like feeling nostalgic, and I was like, I'm gonna look up Mario Maker videos because I was nostalgic for Mario games, and I just like started watching those, and I've watched those for like 4 years now. They're actually really fun to watch. And the second one has been like rumored for like years.
Oh yeah, like, people thought it was weird that it wasn't, like, immediately on the Switch.
Yeah, that was the
came
thing,
out.
and so a lot of people were convinced it just was never happening. But, like, those games are just like, they have infinite content, just as long as people are making levels, and there's so many cool things you can do with it. They're really, really fun to watch. My favorite stuff to watch on it is there's a thing called Super Expert Runs, where levels are categorized by, like, the clear rating. So if, like, one person out of 200 would clear it, it would have, like a 0.2 clear rate, so that would be categorized as a Super Expert. And there's a mode where you have 100 lives to beat 6 random Super Expert levels, and those are always super fun to watch. And I'm hoping they bring that... I don't see why they wouldn't bring that back, but I'm very excited. And it's coming out in June, which is my birthday month.
I just recently learned that, like, Amazon has a system where you can, like, send things to them, or, like, you know, sell things to them, and they'll give you a little bit of money for it.
Pretty
Like,
sure that's how Amazon works. Like, what do you mean by that? Do you mean like...
I mean, usually you buy things, you give money to them in exchange for things, but you can do it, you know, the other way around.
Well, right, because like whenever you see like a product, there's always like
Like a trade-in.
Well,
like
there's
a
always
trade-in,
listings
but online.
from like different. Oh, okay, it's like a trade-in thing. That's interesting.
Yeah, and so, like, I before Mario Maker 2 was announced, I traded in my copy of Mario Maker for the Wii U for like $15, and I'm glad I called that, because I bet as soon as Mario Maker 2 was announced that
That
like
dropped.
price dropped to like $2 or something.
Did you guys just notice that Dynamite guy who's walking in midair?
I did not see it.
Midair?
I don't know if he...
Let him
or
fly,
what.
okay?
Are you sure you're
He's
supposed to
just-
be going this way, Tulip?
Not sure at all.
This is like where you just were, and
I know, yes. Got any better ideas though?
no.
I have an idea. I'll use Google. So are you looking for the boss key then?
No, we have the
We have the
boss
key. We need the door.
The door. Okay, and which dungeon is this?
The third one. It's, I believe, Nightmare Princess's castle.
I might have an
Oh,
idea.
oof.
Go to bottom left again
Bottom left, huh?
of this room. So you still haven't explored this because it's blocked off. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to get back to that room where
Oh,
you,
hey, that's something.
I think you have to get back to that room with remember when you
I'm
like
not sure I ever pressed that button. That could just open the door.
Wait, what button?
This one.
Oh, put Jake on it.
But no, that wouldn't just open the door, because you can't, like... That won't work. I can't go
Maybe
through the door
there's-
without Jake.
I mean,
Two
buttons do something.
It might open this staircase over here.
Well, that would nope.
No, it's
What?
still closed.
Literally, that does nothing. Like now you have to go get your buddy.
I can't room transition, that's it. That
Is
it
there
does
something
nothing.
down the stairs? Like, down in this room?
Well, that's where I came from, but let me check. Like, if something happened down here, I feel like I would have seen it.
There's
from
another
pressing the
button across is the only thing I can think of.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, how do I get... I don't think I can get
So
there right
go
now.
back to remember that room where you hit the hand switches and you move those like L-shaped bridges.
Yes.
Go back in there because I think there's multiple paths with the the L-shaped bridges because remember when he was like, did you guys see that dynamite walking in midair? That's the place you have to get to get to that switch.
To get to those buttons, yeah.
Yeah, so try to get up. Yeah, that's definitely what you have to do. There's just multiple ways to do this room. Yeah, that's what you do. I figured it out. Thank you, everyone clap.
Oh, I just hit my bike.
Oh, okay, so you just... Okay, we're good. We got it.